Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could
Greetings, my
attend.
friends.
Come inside, come inside.
Do you know who we are? I'm Mike, that's Dev.
Okay.
We're music for busy people if you've never been here before.
Sometimes I don't know who I am.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with you guys.
Sometimes I don't know who she is either.
Nope.
We know who we're listening to today. We're listening to Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Today we'll be listening to Karn Evil 9 by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. The entire production, the entire suite. So on our Patreon, we listened to most of side 1, and now we're going to listen to the rest of the album. If you've never been to our channel, we like to listen to entire albums most of the time, and we try to make it as authentic as you can. Most of these albums are on the older side, so before videos, before CDs. If we didn't have lyrics in the album, we don't look at the lyrics.
Nope.
We don't usually look at music videos unless it came out when the album came out, that kind of thing. So just to refresh your memory on Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Keith Emerson on keyboards, Greg Lake, formerly of King Crimson, on vocals, bass, and guitars, and Carl Palmer on drums.
Okay.
This is from the album Brain Salad Surgery. Their fourth album from 1973. There's lots of keyboards because Keith Emerson is a virtuoso keyboard player. So the song we're listening to today, Karn Evil 9, she's never heard it before. I've heard the part of the first part because that used to be on the radio a lot, but I haven't heard the rest of it. So we're going to listen to the entire thing uninterrupted. And when I say uninterrupted, that includes, on the original album, part 1, the first impression had to be split. It was faded out on side 1 and faded back in on side 2 because they couldn't fit the entire thing on one side of an album.
Sure.
The music's by Keith Emerson and the lyrics are by Greg Lake and Peter Sinfield, who used to write lyrics for King Crimson, I believe. Obviously, the title, Karn Evil 9, is a play on words for carnival. We're going to get the lyrics because the lyrics were included with the album. I believe it's some kind of bleak future where things from the past are preserved in some kind of carnival. So there's 3 impressions, they're called, sort of like movements in a symphony. The second one is instrumental, and the third one talks about some kind of war between humans and computers. So it's a sci-fi epic.
Dystopian future.
This video uses the 5.1 surround sound mix. If you're not on a surround sound system, it may sound low to you or not quite what you used to. Link in the description, you can switch over to the stereo mix and listen that way. Same reaction, just different mix. And now we present to you Karn Evil 9 in its entirety. Kind of a funky opening. Baroque
I'm
funky.
getting Phantom of the Opera for some reason.
Yeah, well. Gets right into it.
Now the face is captured in the lenses of the jackals for gold.
I never heard this part of it.
I'll be there, I will be there.
I dig it.
Because there's cowbell? I love me a good organ.
Suffering in silence, they've all been betrayed. They hurt them and they beat them in a terrible way. Praying for survival at the end of the day.
It's cool syncopation.
There is no compassion.
a jump shift there.
There must be someone who can set them free to take their sorrow from dishonesty, to help the helpless and the refugee, to protect what's left of humanity. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Yeah. To heal their sorrow, to bear their borrow, fight tomorrow.
This motif I'm familiar with because it'll show up later in the song. Incredible musicianship, of course. This is in 7/8, I didn't realize. Man, they are tight. All these like meter/tempo changes. Calling the answer. I feel like somebody's giving a speech and the crowd's reacting.
Very fun song. It's like very playful.
Energy.
Stand inside, hello, we the most amazing show. You'll enjoy all we know. Stand inside, stand inside.
There's your carnival.
We got thrills and shocks, supersonic fighting cars. Leave your hammers at the box. Come inside, come inside.
Your hammers at the box.
Roll on, roll on, roll on. See the show. Left behind the bars, rows of bishops' heads in jars, and a bomb inside a car. Spectacular, spectacular.
Okay.
If you follow me, there's a speciality. Some tears for you to see. Misery, misery. Roll on, roll on, roll on. See the show. Next up on the bill, in a house of vaudeville, we've a stripper in a till. What a thrill, what a thrill. Not content with that, with our hands behind our backs, pull Jesus from a hat and get into that, get into that. Roll on, roll on, roll on. See the show.
Okay, I think this is the part that used to be on the radio all the time.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured you'll get your money's worth. Greatest show in heaven, hell, or earth. You gotta see the show. It's a dynamo. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll. Oh, right before your eyes, people laughter from the skies, and he laughs until he cries, and he dies, and he dies. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. You gotta see the show. It's a dynamo. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
It's really selling it now. This riff is cool. The bass though is pretty funky.
Soon the gypsy queen in a glaze of Vaseline will perform on guillotine. What a scene, what a scene. Next up on the stand, will you please extend a hand to Alexander's ragtime band, Dixieland, Dixieland. See the show. Performing on a stool, we recite to make you drool. 7:30 down at you. Keep it cool, keep it cool. We like it to be known. The exhibits that were shown were exclusively our own. All our own, all our own. Come and see a show. Come and see a show. Come and see a show.
Got a little sinister there.
Just the amount of people like performing, it is very circus-like though. Juggling or going to produce a fire or
See the show.
hanging about land.
That was the proper finish to that. This is just total jazz piano, okay. amazing playing by all of them. We got a little Latin here, right? I like it.
That's a cool little mix of sounds.
It's weird, but awesome.
Somebody went to Mardi Gras that year.
Or maybe Cuba.
I just got tossed a whole bunch of beads. Interesting they didn't have that much of a pause between them. Not really.
No, this is probably still 2.
Oh, okay.
It's just so cool how they actually have a dynamic range. You have loud parts and actual quiet parts. You don't hear that much anymore.
So Cirque du Soleil.
It's like a classical film score.
I was writing a crime noir scene. This would be the song for me.
Back to jazz. had a career as a jazz pianist if he wanted. This sounds like the third impression.
Do you go someplace and you just listen to this by yourself? Or are you doing something while you're listening? I'm so curious now.
His hands strike the flame of his soul. Ties a rope to a tree and hangs the universe until the wind of laughter blows cold. Fear that rattles in men's ears and rears its hideous head. Dread, death in the wind.
It's a little sci-fi mini play.
With fever's blazing torch thrust into the face of the night, draws a blade of compassion kissed by countless kings whose jeweled trumpet words blind his sight. Walls that no man thought would fall, the altars of the just crushed.
Kansas.
Yeah.
No man yields to flies in my ship.
Kings and queens and Camelot to never on the ship, right? A starship,
Let
Noah.
the bridge computer speak.
Pretty creative, you gotta say that.
No computer stands in my way. Only blood can cancel my pain.
Interesting. I like that lyric.
Guardians of a nuclear gun. Let the maps of war be drawn.
I think they just took a bushel of shrooms and, like, you know, looked into the future for about 200 plus years and, like, this is it. We're just gonna put this all down.
That synth sound is very 70s. The computerized trumpet. Are there legions marching here? This is the battle, I guess. this organ solo mean the battle's going well? I like it though. Performed in concert a lot? Because that must have been impressive. Still feels like battles. The ups and downs of the war. Something weird's going on, like the Wizard of Oz tornado or something.
So the fear of computers has been around since computers
Oh yeah.
known.
(2001), that was fear of computers. That was in the 60s.
That got me sweaty.
This is the computer taking a victory lap. Is that it?
See, that was it. That was the nuclear poof.
Maybe it's just meant to be ambiguous and you draw your own conclusion.
Sure. Well, it was definitely one of those epic type battles.
Yeah, progressive rock. It's experimental.
I'm sure when this first came out, it was just probably mind blowing for a lot of people. I feel like painting now or something, or doing something creative. Like that would be creative music, because they put a lot of. What I was wondering was how exactly they recorded this. Did each person come in and record their part of the song and then listen to it, and then they kept adding to it that way, or they all came in and did it together? Because it seems like they were so spot on with all of their transitions and all of the merging of the sound.
I'm sure it's a mix of both. There's no way
that's not helpful. No.
Well, there were overdubs. I don't think they sat down and played that entire piece like in one take.
3 people. Who knows?
I don't think that happened. Okay.
But they have to perform it.
No, they have to perform parts of it.
Didn't they tour? I mean, I'm assuming.
No. Oh, yeah. When they tour, that's what I was saying that during the song. I was like, wait, did they play this in concert a lot? This must have been pretty incredible to play in concert. Well, if you rehearse enough. I mean, we saw that with Rush as well. If you rehearse enough,
you have it down pat.
You got it down.
That dude on the keyboard doing a million different kind of things is like.
No, he's an incredible keyboard player.
If they're not exhausted.
That was a lot of fun. I appreciate you all joining us and through that whole big long piece. That was very enlightening to me. I was not sure what to expect.
What do you guys do when you listen to that? I really, really want to know.
And I want to know if you've seen our Patreon. If you haven't seen our Patreon yet, we have extra videos there, like the reaction to the rest of this album and other stuff like that.
And let you live.
Join us there. You know who's there? Our wonderful patrons. We always say thank you to our wonderful patrons because we couldn't do this channel without them.
Thank you, patrons. And for giving me a suggestion.
That's true. This was a Patreon suggestion. And if you'd like to leave us a tip, if that's your thing, you can do so with the thanks button in some of our videos or PayPal. Here's the information. And hey, if you like us, you can really help us out by subscribing. That really helps the channel a lot with all that YouTube mumbo jumbo. So that's appreciated. And if you like the video or if you want to leave a comment or share it, all that stuff is helpful as well. So thank you very much for all of that stuff. I believe Pink Floyd is in our future next.
Hey.
So we're going to be doing Metal by Pink Floyd. So we will see you for that. Until then, goodbye.